Hey everybody, it's Mike with Monkey Fab. Can't really see it. monkeyfabgarage.com, and I just figured I'd give you guys an update. I know it's been a few weeks. We've done the drag week stuff. We got the Fox body in Purgatory up here in Fabricator's Purgatory, and I'll show you what I've been doing with that. And we went to drag, like I said, we went to drag week. I've been working on the Phoenix. Been doing a lot of things. So we got the tires. I finally put the street tires on the Phoenix. I'll show you guys what we got here. Bob's out here. The eclipse. Can you guys see the eclipse? The eclipse happened. You can kind of see it in that little thing off to the side of the focus. But yeah, an eclipse is happening right now, which is kind of wild. I looked outside and I was like, my God, it's dark. I don't know why. So you put the street tires on the Phoenix. Phoenix is pretty good. There is an air conditioning leak on one of the lines. It's one of those things where I'm pretty sure God doesn't want me to have air conditioning, but we have to have it here in Texas. So I'm going to get that thing running, get that working. It's just got to be a leak. No big deal. But otherwise it's running good. You can charge the AC. It's like $50 a charge. So I don't generally do that. And we finally got to the point in time where, hey, Bob, there's some Bob butt for you. That is kind of cooling down. It was so nice this morning, like 60s, walk the dogs. So the Phoenix is doing really well. No real complaints about her. When I threw the rear end back together, I have too much backlash on the rear. So it's like funking, which I don't like. Going like donk. So I got an appointment Monday. I'm going to take this to a guy that does nothing but rear ends. And he's called a proctologist. Just kidding. So he's gonna work on the rear and get it set up, because, you know, why waste my time and money when I can just pay this guy to do it? Because, you know, in, out, side to side, there's so much going on at those rear ends. Just pay somebody, right, Bob? It's still dark. Look how dark it looks out here. And the Dragon Wagon. How is the old Dragon Wagon? Well, the Dragon Wagon as well. She did 3,500 miles on drag week. That was like 1,000 to get out. That was like 1,200 or so to get out there and then to get back. And we lost the transmission on our third day. So we were at Darlington, I think. No, not Darlington. Bristol, Tennessee. Beautiful place. My God. And finally figured out the launch, and we got a good launch. And yeah, but no 1-2 shift. So that's annoying. Yeah, so after that, we did the last two. I think we had 2 tracks left after that. The House of Hook and back at Darlington. And we just broke the beams at the House of Hook. Darlington, I was going to break the beams out, but they were playing fuck games all day long, and we still had to drive all the way back to Houston. So I bounced out. We didn't make it, and if they would have called us up, we would have tripped the beams and had a finish. Some will call that, in my book, a finish on the wagon. So it is running well. I mean, it got us back home. No complaints on her, but she took a beating for sure. So when we got home, I did what any normal human being would do, what any well-thinking person, car guy. God, let's see, it's so dark out here. This is wild, this eclipse. So, yeah, I got on Summit and I ordered a 4L75E. So we're not going to have any more 4L60E problems, because we have a 4L75 that we're throwing inside of it. And yeah, that should take care of all this. And I have a 6-liter in the garage that's built, crank rods, pistons. It's a boost motor, but it's also an aluminum 6-liter. So there's only so much boost you should really put in those. They just kind of get flexy. They like to get flexy. So I don't know. I think I might just throw the 6-liter in here. And we ran 13.5 basically on the car. It was not my best 60-foot. I mean, my best 0 to 60 in this car is on the street to like 4.7. So it was like a 5-second 0 to 60 on that run. I think that we can do a lot better. It was just when I finally got to hook up, that run, it didn't shift. I think we were on to something. We'd worked out a lot of the bugs. I think that the way it sits is probably a 12-second car, like high 12s, maybe break into the 12s. Definitely a low 13. But with 6, with another 100 horsepower into here, I think we can definitely get it like into the 12s, maybe even see like a high 11, which would be a really fun street car. And that let me know. It was nice. It was nice about drag week is it gave me, it was the first time I don't really like to go out to tracks. There's too many people, too many crazy people. People out there that they're not for racing and whatever. So I don't like to go to the track, but it gave me a good stand of where the car was and what we can do to do this. I always knew it was fairly fast on the street. I would tell people it's about the equivalent of a like 99 2000 F body, and I think that's fair. It means basically the same drivetrain and basically the same power. So that's where we're at with the wagon. Love this car. We're gonna sell the Phoenix. We keeping the wagon just because I love the wagon. The Phoenix is for sale, so if you guys got some money and want like a turnkey guy, then hit me up. It's 20 G's and it could be yours. It could be yours today. She's brilliant. So yeah, rear end surgery on Monday to get that little piece cleaned up. And I have a friend that has an air conditioning sniffing machine. A friend of a friend, Jason, he owns Fearless Performance up in where the prison's at. Where's that? Huntsville, up in Huntsville, just north of Houston. So hopefully we'll take that to him and let him find my leak and fix that, because I'm real tired of the AC problems with that. Oh man, Pete's Mustang, poor Pete. The guy has so much faith in me, and all I do is let him down. But if you have to wait on it, maybe hopefully I make it worth waiting. So I'll show you what we got so far. This is the one side that we got, and yeah, you can see maybe. So like all the holes have been cut. We're all tacked up here. Oh, it's funny, shiny things just don't want to autofocus. So we are all tacked up here, and just gonna pull it off this jig for the last time and put it in the car just to make sure that we can get it in and get it out, and it's basically where it's supposed to. It can move a little bit when you're doing the fabrication. You can kind of adjust as you go. That's why you want to get these guys done first, so you can hang the turbo and then you can kind of adjust off of all that. But we got to get this off of here and into the frame rails just to make sure it all works like it's supposed to, which it should. And then we're gonna bolt this guy back on and start running all these welds to finish this side off. And I got the other side, right, Bob? Do we got the other side, Bob? Thanks for the help, Bob. So here's the start of the other side. I just need some help holding tacky hold, and I don't think we're too terribly far. I know I keep saying that, but like I said, I'm not any slower on this than I am my own projects. You know, if you're an artist, you have to be motivated. You have to have the feels. So Pete was so disappointed with me. He went out and got his own nitrous Fox by to go racing in, but I think he's actually going to make money off of that deal, so I don't feel too terribly bad about it. But we will make it gorgeous and functional, and I think he'll be super happy with this. So I'm going to get to welding, because that's what we got to do today. It is almost noon, man. I've been screwing off all day. Man, it's still dark out here. That's wild. Huh, pretty cool. Bob, quit eating the Chinese foam. Go. You're gonna die. All right, so that's where we're at. This is the update on the cars, update on Bob, update on me. Still alive, still kicking, and we're gonna get busy on the Fox Body Mustangs. So until next time, this is Mike Monkfab signing out.